Hello everyone, Garaluku Sambo, Nimi Jurmi Choden E. Tenga heart to heart kilarim nalu jambala sopomi sishunivingla. So Heart to Heart is a podcast where we connect with creatives, change makers, and community shapers from across the Bhutanese diaspora and beyond. Lirim gomotsubi hemamush tambara ngaregi kim ngote atsipege ngote chunkuchi. I think it wouldn't do any justice to what my guest has achieved in life, but we'll discuss that going further on. My guest today is a person who wears many hats. He's a youth leader. You'll see him leading youth groups. You'll see him during events. He's a creative. You'll see him acting, dancing, performing. He's an organizer. You'll see him as a part of many shows, always in action. I used to see him a lot like that in Timpumo events ki time na. And most importantly, he's a dreamer. He is the founder of ROTDs, or the ROTS Youth Group, Roar of the Thunder Dragon, la penawigi zizivon la konduso perform bebe. And he's a youth coordinator at Karchu Center here in Canberra. He's the brand ambassador for platforms like D4B, Sompe Lhendup, Sompe Mosampe,
Sompe Lhendup Education.
Sompe Lhendup Education Consultancy. He's a brand ambassador for multiple platforms, much like D4B, Sompe Lhendup Education Consultancy, and even Meat Point House, which is a very popular joint here in Canberra. But beyond all these titles, what stands out most to me is his energy. He's grounded, he's ambitious. Most importantly, he's deeply rooted in community and in cultures. The ngade pasid nile wain tachi judu zumbirai pasid nile omdulu ngara kongi na organize beodalu te casually insin no ngara ne gembe wain te ngala living ni gemlo emo the BBS ki zumbe membe nalu the casual be jenna se te kadem chi developer ra ni gemdi ki menga khati jorio na chi ka khab Australia berura te nga go gembe ra jogo se te tari go te lage kishi ki lage te nga chira myonga drin buchegi mo badge the bracelet digo ya pasaguro mo mani mo mani pe me hu sa ne be namisami da chesem yumi rangi lam lusul dazi be mi gi najin chira I tingi game be wachin dari Ugyen Lhendup Rabgay I. So Rabgay, welcome to Heart to Heart jambala supo me vela.
Thank you so much. Namisam kadeche. Tamara da logi lende moju hema the Heart to Heart podcast lo tanga gembe bona mi delo namisam kadeche la. The evab miru the konde suginga lo the atsi kongi mikhalu kade chisi na mashe te bada lo nga dam to chapno te ane bada namisam sem gai te nandungi le te jurmi cheda chika te tari na lo sunde phindi ki kokop thota namisam sem gai te tat nagi lende shugo wachmosla nga ane go game de mapachi log chinga lo casual re show se de danga ani Himalayan shows ta gachra bero katigutu jogoro ani gonara jojo bendigi nga ani ngaragi preferred memosla ti thokale rangi jakhap ki lamlu sechi that's bero nga chara ta tunajin desugi besubi kapsulu tanabe tas besubachin no benga niguro joila na bero gona jonigi nga ngo misaila nga bazana na ngimchi she sula anasela
the che ani rabge da ngadi da hemale charai mos hemale moyeshe te khogi ani ngakade dam khachapchi ka sanam sami through humility when he speaks that way nabu makheme dusugi bajin te deve nomada zimada namsami yoba bimi talent mi mingom chire inga chi rabge te demase kho nalu go na jonna miloya tengari khotling era bom is shini wi ngai du ga khapte was namsami ga mo nga chira nya ta
I see you wearing in kira every time.
Nah, if I could, I would.
I understand. Sorry. Shy be me na sotte bachabe.
Gachingi chichite bachabe zoni met lere mamchu shudu ge pashna. Tengare dari chila jorte pero mo same frequency, same vibe, same outfit na mo so loge bom yo de tengare kotlingera bom yo se juni.
But same energy will have
Same energy na continue bege. So first of all, mo show go mo to him rabge tango she don I'm sure you all know him. First 5 warm up chunkuchi bege mosh. So quick answers only, okay? A film character that you would love to play and you can't say any Kachula pot of gold ki game doji character because I think tama lerim so chiro yani gitanle. Go.
I would love to play as rom-com.
Rom-com na, but what kind of character though?
Yellow Manga, have you watched Yellow Manga?
No. Who's the lead?
Like Keta Karma Chechung Jomi.
Eh,
So Kogi ani soul and switch page what character?
tay.
I would love to do that characters like it's a funny way, but in the romantic funny way.
Maybe you should. They feature Namush
I would love
spin-off TV. Okay. What is one thing that you must have or must do before starting your day?
Nothing. Can I mean I just go with the flow.
Okay. Next question. Chigi, hype song at the moment.
Ampenju.
Pedro? Good choice. Describe yourself in 3 words.
Handsome. Funny. Single.
I guess not third word.
Single.
Okay, handsome, funny, single. I needed rangi the description china se dijimi the khoragi the add sumbero no samta be handsome, funny, single same da
Self resume.
the nabu mo dande image then le let's zoom chi be handsome, funny, single. Okay, what's one thing that people always get wrong about you?
Karing angin chap no love me. Ngin machame girlfriend do love me. Please.
I thought you would say carrying because Rabgay ki family na kong brothers sum but they chang sum confused bin me.
Anity, but like my most priority that it's about that thing.
Everyone thinks you're married.
Kate Joro, especially the ones I do like co-partners, much shows by me. I don't know why people think like no, I'm married. How much relation na imbese, but I don't get that. Like ngachiki tham belabdaro, even though I'm not, selabdaro they don't believe. So
Jisko bepta met the moshro.
and terrible ani tatar camera na labdanga me single ani ring tas ana panasu.
Ring finger number so most.
But I agree that ni ani program da especially ngada ngi achuding mosevi. So
Industry
instant if you want to hear that instant you happen be hema.
So.
Tachi ani ngache TCB ginale perform bene ko kap stop changa chikробlu.
Ngai de mina de ga. Yeah, dusit kina.
We did that, remember? Ani gulu. They mistakenly they called my brother.
Yeah.
Thinking he was the one. The kojo be kholo labdano he was calling me. Che group di kobe me. Perform chibe kobe the rate of fix be the ane se. So I said like tup demo ane boss to be labbe. Tamadi koya job meeting be no but they did a meeting. They discussed behavior the rots in the chisitendelo pelled into Povina. They koila no dele coming in no chin se. Dele anale look with even now like Nalwe people think that I'm the Suja with Rabgay.
Suja with Rabgay me mo ni the rots Rabgay, Suja with Rabgay, dile chunsho di chador sara labi mosh. So all right, the mamgira mashab makim the mizon da chekimo the family ki kole, but still chegi origin story where you're from and how your upbringing has kind of shaped your path. Ani ki kole ati sumang.
Less the ngimi the bewachin Ugyen Lhendup Rabgay. The Rabgay de mapa hema bewachin mi la. The apagi koragi ve chinjimi tangache alu disulu. The hemara sada chim disu chamma pu hema mi di po chinjimi.
Hemara mi di po
po mi la. Museum sinovela. The ngara de bewachi tashka par samlela. Eigina le bewda. The apa de bewachi puna khali. The ngache pincha shi la. The nga chu de bewachin degree sensitai tato. The ngana bewda that ngi career ki kolla bache such kane mi la no me some interesting la. Hemara ngacha school concerts level go tsui. Tele apa khore lognen chise mi be. The acho an zoom gi line na be gale. It's very up again in long especially movie premieres na joda I get some motivation ba get a kit the che and but why consume you see them in movie the chiga themigale they have so many fan followings who inspired them like they look up to them the khongi peta ne badal oy ngage at least I could do something say no maba tengage khonlugo but till class 10 I didn't have that confident pop ta ganemi I do dance but ngigi dance chap daluma ani jomo du sujang chap du zum chong mi to masa khata have
And the Kathu Chabina.
you never look on public thing I public gutara misu
Maya
oh
Chumpu.
my face is like completely down mi gutani mi namsam ngosa tala anale rangi like I don't know how it was like wait for the right time meba mapa like chukadem chi charagi analo 100% dedication chimdalo ani nyamchi gi chani sagulu hini to rangi ani peak moment china hanalo ra click besu bachin tanalo go kap na mesame tane shine baby go kap to te pe be wachin tangi gidi first rang the aniso vetelanga lunder semi music video chi so first ra ani ngi
Oh,
gidi
till age of time.
tilegi sing benga chi group plots with the time nani first nga cha ani di group kinala ani di so rin ta ani given namesame assisted that the wachap to some age me but
Pizza.
ro fan following se ani lash on boost asba so anale ngi career de ko chu ma pa officially ve ta ani gi hema de nga chi group so we did some like shows but people don't know that like child artist ki ansum bebe nga chi perform bebe gi de tela anale cham chingi career de ach hit be ta anale mam dinam hit be so chinga chapel din rupanalo tanga rots ki desan gi
First time.
the first theatric ane Bhutan nalu ngachi gi first ngachi mel hanjum drama ve so ve bemila show gi nalu ta anale first thop be ach anale ni himchukani gi la de anal thopchila
Chukani kila.
anale thopchila
The now we him Chukani kilare. Kadevi benna nekap chukoye snojin. The Galu
jo thani
Devathamne na ana la junal judi.
anjum malamai
You did mention that though the kachlo ani film premiere na le phajo be the keta kitu du suthon ani le the inspiration ji ji se the the chegi nyamnyo to di ngai anyway thona le beochin chiragi chimnara moshta apa beochin tau chirabki ime ngachigi legendary Bhutanese comedian the Lin family very creative family the chiragi program ya the suja with rabke ko movie na yetini koragi dizum show ya ane beoda chingi household na ze de mas nuchu chunko chadro di ke nam sime he the jab type bits of doing music ya tsami mosh chingi household chimnalo growing up what was it like creative because ngagi na lunga chapter atire theo ngamo acting atire benika to tangi apada ani line of work na men it was always a foreign thing ngagi family tende chegi chimna what was the day in your life
ngachi gi the chiga besane bin la like movie gi car anjum nana be we are like a normal family la ngache namisame anjum ish low level amde anjum gi kole but ni apagi ga chula dabni so he does not want to like be a helping hand because you know like me dusugi labni but mo ra gachira beru da to na bu sugi da ani nga anjum china hyoba chingi gachilong la bachin ya khode apagi be da imes
and they will me thai mu
so
khata
like anigi apagi me ngache ani fact imba like cherage shit mo jurme like it's me apa atsi ani zume bachin
nepotism
apagi be da ane be oi khode apagi be da jojin se so apagi den lodi he does not want us to have that name ever so he always say like checharagi unbego so you have to work hard say ani motivation give we always do like ngacharagi bene try baby we try to come up with something else telakho chimna discuss be
creative discussion ground chimna
ani bewachi kadebe do se but chora rai fasra you have to do yourself rangi rami then subchi be se the at least the lanal chamcha apogi ane be bewachi tumne but chimna be it's always fun we talk about so many things so any guy it's good to have someone like same idea you meet him na if not you know cham channel up that it's so It's a majaka ka thome ba chimna long hane beni lapta if you are not interested you know bete be bete
Shindilo ane bi zonde mosh support me ba.
ane gi atsetto be no me
And you made a very good point mo the nepotism ane mi khata mi re version the thandre lo chen diding a chigi industry na chamch me Bollywood na taru Hollywood na taru there are nepo babies as they say. There was a nepo baby berura talent ma plera me version kongi I'm saying they don't go very far. So the fact that all of you have come very far, anidira it's evidence in proof sumchibe. So anita ding I khotule ngera bomb him
okay
whole family.
kadache
The riba the daring a chingi somsadi Canberra na the 2 years ago ngachingi pa events na chewdalu if we wouldn't have thought more the Canberra na ne se
interview pe mas
interview be and we Canberra na sit be with them Australia journey plan din ma
Tharwal.
so what brought you to Canberra? Was it for study be oshin kach be mo what la be mo kach be mo china
thani di da mesame ta thal apna sop chapna ke bana
mas
vi
ta
ta
immigration tut la be
tani
cancel
immigration gi da ro kho songkha ma sheba chindi at khepsa mapanga oni gi sem de mi ta tru di kovela konde kove but I want to anabe jogono isemi gi ani rewachi di dui de dang anna mesame na ora ongo oni se de made tenga dang ni charu chikhalap tenga charangi anabe khachambe obi de top more in chigale de le ongoy mano gasawachin by that time ding atse ani show du sujudu anabe da longing gi go kobe atsre thopchiba tani tobi gi time na ra ani go kop tobi gi time na tinga visa top be na ongo themba tana longan mesame ani ongo mano wi gi anabe ra oi but now the lo that achara ge khapna lo mi ga se delam ni me the lo kadachi sero like na lo the lo living standard mo la be tru hapte china thobe tane be thobe te pham de sule sero ge charo ran lo bero gachara bero mi se achi chi bero go chu su ba na le tani gi no sam chita be ta na ne be to to te na wana se be wa chen de ta mi de sila me trulu joni la bero go wi se te gamchi guru te joni di trulu ra joni la ane ching gi de
Johnny the Chandra look Johnny saying that you mentioned mola that Chanalu Canberra Australia ongo me the atsi beru pamlu ya the diligence suni gi mo atsi joba be josu chi be the Bhutan be chalam gugu be the mashtru ngachi zo jamdo to mindo ani imbe the laya the dinthari turu thove se tab di deba the way the chena omdalu the chegi creative direction cheregi creative projects and the pace of projects amount of projects mo shani gara consider bebe Australia gi nyamnyo gi dilu pento do zum do ya yan chara gokap atsi jandu zum be choi gadin chibi choi
that that let me show but nalu byoda de ngache we solely focus on work meba la bera bego bela ma bo chin tru chep memos tane byoda lo chachade atsi rangi interest de jangdo zumbe feel be me kaso chin nalu na mesame mi koko de mi de atre lere manjum chamchim shows anzumbe ane byoda lo chachade interest chamme chande tane byoda lo atsi kokap jangdo zumbe feel be me but at some point rangira anebe ran diseten toten be anebe midusga engage be tanjum activities na losi tara kongi midusugin achlo atsi bero potential thon anebe kongi achlo ta kokap na mosla anjum brand ambassador anjum nami gal atsi bero dele interest chi japnala at least people have that hope se michila ta anigi boda atsi taru interest push chodo sumbe te ane boda taru na ane bera dedola ta sach phi sufi bera
the moche Australia the first time moch this time
first time
the ngachi Bhutan the dema changa chara chimsa gya khap moch India jaga gya khap the Nepal ani tu se chepta the len Australia on be pedalo shock slame ba inken we changa culture shock culture shock bomb ra che kachi kol thopchi na Australian mi so ane bi me se
culture se such to me tada ni denlo bewachin first hema Sikkim jo time na bewachin bolero na jujui the first time now nam do na first time mo be ani
okay
bewdalo that nalu hibe bewdalo achi that Chehema Pachimna de and Hollywood movies to start the so fantasy when but the chili do and on jigdong nagi
chile
lifestyle
khaya
on that and on a buildalo the nahi buildalo the genedi to get up Chemela de buildalo nahi gale lagi ani midsu lab meba ani kachlo Bhutan Miss Bini and Zumse Chimdeni nahi gale ani Bhutan Denegi Sagora Mindo.
na Canberra bendi yo
Because we have like Bhutanese people here more. Chichi Japchor Jimme, Tinandungi Langachara Nalo, Bhutanese centers. The Asher La Kharchu Center, na Bhutanese Center, the Anzumbe Rochugi. The Lesago de Suburo ani Yangache Botanical Park. Anzum Hesop Sume Nalo Mount, the Rutarimlo, Anzum Asher. Tane Bodalo ani Dugakab Jenigi Sagura Majimeta Toti. Tane Boda Namisamichi anebe halisichidi
homesick
kane
be dinga
mashe
the
tato. Just that ani ngache migi living standard te bewachin. Rona gachara bero particular doba. Tane boda ngache troop ta and this bewach achi khonda chiga hema gochubi namdulu de adjustment na hatame ani chisui.
it just be the kachi zumbe for example
Especially the timing.
ngache Bhutan stretchable timing li
Bhutan so
chumte
ngachi de ondo me such askale ondo and chimna dube ma lamche ka hini bata ngachi call na de anzum chigi te nalu be wachro da to go lam china go cho am chillero go cho be to kom ma cho bachin la hado ba ta ani chime kangel dira
the chinalu the Canberra hip the lo she community straight away they are like airport na lithium chira community lembo charo du se lembo ane be they or did you have to spend some time alone first time hip da
ngana hipchi ni uncle dan tu la ta
pata
khonda
be
chiga
the most
khonda chiga ti thogalengi charo na yuba chimi chomo na gi chi chonga che group chigi member bende te moy ane betalo te ani hapte chi de chi mojolera telanga na hema last time ga ni bag gi khoni gi nalu direct telekhongi youth coordinator besilap ti chole ana si betele anale mam engage aswa te ane betalo achichi left out bede molubel
and it's nice to hear that na Canberra nadi the dup so najan biro te me bomb biro ka oru na community nam se meeting deve du mosh kara chi chi mo sheve tanga ya khatsa anga first time in my life Bhutanese event placed in a jojo we midpoint na na midpoint ki brand ambassador ya imo te ga lu ben shi chi na Canberra de mi gi dup tanga chi phasi ni na de mi gi dup ki ani dara mita na lu ka to ve du kara chi chi ngoshe kara sa sa bomb chi zumbe de vetab de to la ya chi chi lu che ani be zon to sha
tabela
nge rangi tholera ro yonda yeni digira
tabela
te nga chi zum de vetab de nga chi to jume ba nga chi tan son nam lo ya nam se nge ra bomb ye yonda yeni digi te na exact be be digi te nam se to bomb jume te di impression gi de la ka di che te tan son nam ma che jenye ga da
shemi ta try begela nga kamara ani utan sonam gi ani movie tu sanjale chilap take kogi ani popular dialogue ani somboling tenalo jasho lasho gasho de ani metogolo shabbedo ba ne bedolo ani metode chothomi gale top jam soe mai samachila kala
lexo
ta udash kendo jigi ta mostly drama beche bendi ke de kare jo to kamash ta kuchanga try bege ani chepi bugi
ngai gashu chi rai ani loken
ani
gashu
kinalena you say chi ani ego din lo khiom da ngata gi khiom pi ta lok de ngata gi khi jo to mare yan chulu pham se ko mi yan ngin ros ko mi ngachui samachina
Tebe ani di ko lucky drama equally
Oh,
key be
iyong
boy.
ya.
Yeah, ni
Sorry,
time
ngai
mo.
dialogue yesel sala, yesel
Na
salam na it's
de
iyong.
bada. Nga sin tik ta di na nga mi to chum be ngem dalo.
Iyong, it's
Te
iyong.
game doji gi. Thona jiro yin su ni vi. Te damra rap ke lu. Te tan sonam da game doji gi te luso acting mo mimicry. Te pizza vera bena mi dulu kaji chen. So to join ngara te na boya de vera to junjui rewa yu su ni vi. The moving forward mo da. The rots ki din le nagina mi sami rots naya chamato te nalu kharchu center naya chamato the len consultancy ki brand ambassador mo event house ki brand ambassador the masichara na Australia naya lachi bedo tani kara be te kade be chi duche din nga chi ngimchi na te 24 hours le ge thobni mi mosh kade manage pe mo
The lahadi tammela kate khase shavela. Jane bodalo mapa khase mazewa mitabela rogi that achlo at least rogi kongi lo chite mo la kongi sondel da jewi la de sunalo atsibero konglo japchochi tenga chara drublu te chichi charo begop de namisami khache.
ai ben
Tane bodalo te naro kongira ngachlo ta ngalo anzum chi thombe ta shemi ngara la na bemi la di soso me mosla ngara gi denlo me la andi tru ngara tru ten kone digila te da ngachara na da tipo b te sampi den education consultancy te midpoint house ki ro khon sumgi ngalo di ro ngalo da ro chorup thon thom me la te at least ta chi so so mo la ta ka chi na me same ro zumba ne mi tam bombe mi ro the achichi kongi chondel da de la de suna tengai charu chi be suni me no chorup chi thon ane bedalo kongi ngal ro go ko nam da te mingo sela mo ho te ka so chin da shu da zume trublu chi chi char ben tinga chara chi chi gi gen khome mosla na daru chi ge khap na lo me ta ne bedalo ra ge khap gi chong da de gi la de ska chara be ro jab jab ben di kha chela tane beda da dise mothobro da khongi ad zone chi me bala te ad zone bedalo te lahade tamela the concept chernage juncherge shemosta when it comes to concept like me chigi be watching to be like sum ge ane bella sebe tete hafter tete
kutna
dawnalo
le chile ge mi
dru
se
din be zogop da de la be ane bedalo theme to be but ane adjusted ane betando la gasochin now tangachegi modern world nalo ane smartphones desugi namisame easier zone ba edit beguru CapCut nale the video din rangi phone nale
yara
raso
chira be no
hema be changa charogi achre jab jab da dading ngaragi bene kochi so namisame ani anjumbe da na clip moslam ani ki clip ani chi bigal de dele de tab de kate jor clip chi ba phone chila ba shi rogi ad zo se cha edit desa concept chino samtam chane so dime machin tama soge nava soge segal la clash cho namisame la khatam tane namisame gat gutti khazin de la khadu se ane chilam ne te beda ro migi lote ebo yebdalo pera begobe so
gen
Takendala.
kuchi ba
Oh, it just pedala.
ai the gokap nam se me thop di me na lu ya te na chitu ga khap na thop tu zumbira na camera na ya te as a friend charo chi we to see you more nam se me busy we gokap thop pera te we ngana sam kai
Thank you.
the moving forward ngagi I'm curious nga shigo noi that 5 years down the line che 라 같이 숨집에 배도 용서 너무 매도 치러 배우신
The ansumgi thega dengan amisamichita to no samay matang but
차시점 배미가 아니라 the
the
low
anebe
나는
longa gi nang kuna de the I want to be in touch with film industry la. That sense the namisami ko kam matamu. Tanga lok music videos to say zone plan beto nalo. The music videos to so the achi media the related to me la de so benegi tele aragi misegi tenno bewa chinde tato namisame chitente kane shumi shevela kaso chitato na midelo ane benga gi namisame lapmo ane beni lap te longa gi shula anzum chithema soba chimi gi nga chungom me pethone me ba tane bedalo tenga ani gulu tenga namisame chilap meso the bedalo I really want to have a good life. Tengara no mi ani no mi desu tin tubdira pa. So my fully interest is in media. So andi bera beni. Aside from that, side hustle rangi life namu. Atara ani gi nale de la bebe to sa suga sa chindila tang. Tane bedalo the lache sukhalu shani gi no samchi but ani tenga tatana lutimida. But I have in my mind tane bedalo nam sense media na ngorigi thudan te mos
Handsome single.
nam sense ani ngorigi thudan te ngoride ipchkale kam yano ba tane bende backup charger chinga tiktivi
Backup
shani gi no
charger.
sam tande ani beta
Good to hear mapanagi mo. Charger zero, backup charger zero, the media zero, side hustle zero, kachi iru, the chigi some the chigi some kalu no me, the denda dup komi tsukara, the dup chuchi se, ngare kota de melam bombi, the dupia dup soup se no me, the chodo be mi gimi gom chirei, they might say the Namsame hardworking, and you're a hustler through and through. The Inkena Belgian hustler culture. Ranki, you are a hustler through and through. Nyera bom ye. The next question the Belgian mush atse unrelated in danga da chiri kole me danga charagi chirtangi topic chi imdala. Tani den sendi da tare na bagi najin ki kole mo danga china Australia na de ma sanga chi de da Australia chunko ganle danga hema na pesa tai the lok the jo lok go the Bhutan na ya amchira nyam nyon thop ping ba the ngachira Bhutan gi life ki kole ha go being ba tanga the chepe ocean moshna tanga chile jemi gi najun de so the duwa de ngachile de go me de chenam simi rangi luseda ralu lu nyera yemi zote mi mingom chi beni de gi the dare na we gi najun de so thome ga thom dalo kadebero no me do you think ngachigi lam lucid ngachigi lam lucid janda zumchi thome ya 차기 라메야 같이 zumchi no me the chegi ba jin ngari samchi tanga tamanda ke
okay andi the mapal jiwa I have some questions for you also
okay tupsa
kadam chibengi jo de cheso bajin the kachlo ta chi chegi lab to sumanga diglam namjol nam same so te me di me mapa but I respect my culture ta ane bende nga hemal nga larim de su kachna beru jurmi chera ane bimba de Bhutan de you always come in kira ta ane bende habit asno ba ane domkhenjana rogi ane larim china shows ane perform belab da domkhenjana beuda ane kachna chi masam zum ane kachlo mi su ane gemo beten je jo zum feel bebe ta ane beudalo ta Bhutan na bewa chindiro najin de so lamlu singa chapa tiklam namja class ka ara school nalu ane bewa na problem ilo te nalu beuda de da ro kachlo ta Australia hibi gale rara sosegi lamlu se dumos ta anda chiga follow bego ane beuda lo ta tsora da chinga chara ro pham de suge de se ane be ta la bego ane beda chimi suwe te chumi te na di ro da lamlu se dan zum das be mi imidi ro they don't know how to wear like properly but they do wear they do like they do know what Bhutan is and what Bhutan is meant for the Kongi culture the kachira bero ro dance this way they still try ro na ginga chi youth group this way so na youth group chi taro ani I forgot to mention that machinalo youth group youth ki desan chi te analo nga ro Kongi recently Kongi nalo golden barbecue so any youth group this ro most of them are like brought up here but they do dance beta and shunda which is surprising
nyera me mo
because ngachigi what we expect is rickshaw dance samchita atara but they do dance like beta this the
isa
tanjimi tro alsege tane bedalo nyera omero they still they keep our culture they the atrati ma jong tela kadeve jome mosla dana devi gale nagilam luse da chgobe nam chenchanga che anebe labe ojodan gunan jo mitube the ansume ngachare dubgi occasion ne the lo cham chimoto shemi mido dinando nalu ro songha class this so ane bedalo ngata ochin lam luse they are still trying to hold up la ta ani that 아츠레데 티쇼도 대보다 the Bhutanese community da and the Suru Namisamitsa Gendela, Machination Gidenlo, Kachibesuga, Kachibenina. The Nachiki Tekale Berunga, Beru Kongi, and a coordinator Beke and a Betalo. I always try to Nachiki, Kakakilam Lucisum Chan, with us being a tribe, the Kachiberu Kodakirana, that's and some type. But Siberu Kongi Tanga Luchita, Be Jamisuga no, and a again and Chetty Kodakira, then Atara came the emotional used to me well kept Kereki kept her and Wondova. They were at Sibero, the Najan de Suging Ache, Nam Lucidero, Page Tamiswas and over.
You met the Canberra Ginajin, that's Nalu Pesamchi. Pesamchi Nalu.
I'm so love me.
But good to hear.
That question back to you, Charagilab doesn't check you have some reasons, Lama, answers for that.
Opinions mo. I really think I come from different point of view. Tangaragi tangachi mide daju mo. Then mide daju dele ngachara mide suilo labda ani ki ngai gani ne kachi goiga ani gu base baby ngi samchadi. Then ngara te I come from a background of sociology. So ani pe tangachi luces emite cultures emite the stagnant pe devachin extinct jomewala. So whether it's the Mayan culture, more ancient cultures, Mahashochi that the extinct Jomi reason it's because they failed to adapt and to transform with the times. Now I know the culturalist lab nga chigi lam lusi ti chang se chagi langup chi do because nga chigi du ga khap ki lam lusi zumbe something jen kati mi nga chi gender majawi ki lusi chi di jamba chin the midin nga chi 1 million year mi mo 1 million year mi Mr. Berunam se mi Zani jamba chindi te du ba nyenka bom du. De bioda nami sami ani gura ten alu dusu at the Australian accent na lo lawchin. What is that accent se? Comment section na lumo. Nowadays Bhutanese kids kachu guji se ani course of action de it's counterproductive to ba hinke ngachi gida lamlu se mam jani me najin dusu ya runajin dusu try bemia do mush. And course of action I think it's a natural path. Naturally, and nagi I think that na Australia gi PR told me to the Australia gi allusion nara school nata me so they're going to grow up. They're going to enter a world where billions of people come from the same culture, but we represent a unique culture. Ani tinga chigi selling point pindi we will dig back into that. So raji gira ngachi gi lam lucida. I'm quite spiritual in the way. Tinga chi jabtunga namge Guru Rinpoche gi jinlap ki mo blessed baby ki lam lusa the culture heritage chi pendigi ngaragi di sam khat nam simi ani doubt chi myo me the thecho me bara I feel confident that ngachi ki lam lusi di ngachi ki maintain baby shao de be ani nitpick pe social media na anzum beni di de ngare the shashub chi bendige zonga nam simi chi lejum be themesup de ngan English na zo ten di chale me de Paigala I someone just pinja I be magasal pusong awagi. I saw paigo and just pinja. Nizem gan ka high school bipis kalam. The chungu kan peche chi ga khap na ta the chimna shashop la ani bebe. Zong kha atsi nam sumi chi lejum bijum to. The beru nam sumi to bom yu the ngazum bera nation gara ani birai the social media na lu the be mada se. Ngari khatali das. Se otabru anis chirai. Labje lejum jimba chin jin chochorai ngacheng.
You know all the language that song hai ottolab me English de shurang almost sharcho de
Shashu basari.
dam betale. So anzum chime.
So I think we're on the same page and the topic na beoda. The finally wrap up beni gitan le ngalu surprise section chi gitan le. Tani the Ugyen Lhendup Rabgay gi message chi tantavi and nalu play begi me.
Hi Jimmy. Hi hello. Firstly, thank you so much Jimmy for this opportunity. That Lhendup, when it comes to funny stories, the secret name simikanemi. But then as a child, Lhendup middle bedobach alubana kombe beodalu. He was a very hard kid to brought up and he cries a lot and you loju namsum machimidi because machimana namsum loya kheba meba and he but then when he grew up I think he was very organized, calm, that namsum no satashi mi aluchrai and now since he's there in Australia, so we are very proud of him, and he's doing very well. Me as an elder brother, I wish him all the best. We are very proud of you, Salam Nabi. And thank you so much for that. Jimmy, thank you once again.
So
Yeah. The ngachigi show the more since it's already been up to 1 hour. Just baby. Short pirage, but last question, the unconventional in the che manguni yelo ina.
I don't know ngani the me chunku kan dep tawne me.
Difficult child the che in lumina actually.
Yeah, my mom used to say that. Ngana me something like away got to the sha chunku kan. I was very not to lova. Ngo ani chidi ani gachlo da rangi certain time thoni chi me na ani mathon loba. Cha ani ki one me. Debodalo I'm very emotional chidi ma pani. I think I still have that. That's about some couple meeting, but some joke, any the video on some so the touch be, but cooking a luchi gachimal, Koda chapter I smart is some of the mother.
That to end this episode, let me add a fourth word, much so emotionally, but he is still
Single.
handsome, single, and hardworking. Loyal in the Kachitega third word.
God,
No, so thank you so much, Ravi, for
so much. Thank
joining
you
me
so
on the
much.
podcast. This is Heart to Heart Podcast, Season 5. We are here in Canberra. My name is Jumi Sharan Rinzin. It's a pleasure having you here, and watch our next episode. Bye.